Hello and welcome to my second channel, Michelle McDaniel, After Dark. It's my secret channel only for the most exceptional subscribers. So if you're here, that means there is something special about you. Congratulations. Andrew Tate. He's been banned from TikTok. He's been banned from Twitter. He's been banned from YouTube, and he's been banned from Instagram. I think Facebook too. He's known as the Cobra Tate, the top G, world champion boxer. At least those are the things that it says on his profile. But the point is, I don't really know much about Andrew Tate except he's misogynistic, a threat to women, and horrifying. I usually don't even look at individuals who hold these types of values because I presume that their goal is to make women like me very angry, or that I will have some type of awakening moment and say, wow, I have seen the light, and you, king, man, are right about everything. Here is a cigar. You smart, tall creature, your is so big, I can tell just by the alpha male aura arising from your body. Mine would be the first one if you didn't know, but never say never. I'm sure many women love Andrew Tate. And quite frankly, to be fair, I've never given his content a very fair chance. And seeing how he is literally everywhere on social media and even more in the news for being arrested in Romania for allegedly trafficking women and forcing them to appear in his adult films. The self-proclaimed alpha male has been crowned the king of toxic masculinity, and he is supported by the Taliban, whatever. So I wanted to see what this guy is all about. The Taliban supports him. In fact, they're worried about him. And I quote from a woman named Samira Khan, who Andrew Tate has referred to as wifey, but is not his wife. Alpha males don't marry, okay? It's very beta to do that. They just like to play pretend. But according to her, they're worried about Andrew Tate and they are asking us if he's free yet. They say Westerners need Andrew Tate because we are oppressed by feminists. So I started looking into this mamma jamma, excuse me, the king of toxic masculinity, and very proud. And Andrew, from what I've seen, thinks extremely highly of himself, as he should. He is the king.
I believe I can hurt any man on the planet, and that's why people are afraid of me.
Andrew Tate is so forceful, so strong, and so motivated that he would be able to fight off a group of Pakistani terrorists on his own.
Roll through with AKs, and the person next to you has their brains blown out. You're gonna stand there and be like, waiting to die like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be like, bang, oh, seen that before. Okay, boom, boom, duck and dive in, take one out, next get the AK, go Rambo, take out all of Pakistan with a G.
With no training. I looked it up, and as far as I can see, he has never been to war. He's never been to boot camp. He wasn't part of an army, minus the one that he built of lonely angry men, according to this GQ article. From what I've seen, most alpha males on the internet are not a fan of OnlyFans, where many women and men can do suggestive content and get paid for it. Feet stuff. And this really makes people upset. No longer can they go on Instagram and say lewd things when women post suggestive content. Now they have to pay. And god damn it, women aren't like how they used to be. And just from my experience online, it really makes a lot of men specifically angry, or they're just very opinionated on women who decide to capitalize off men that sexualize them for free on Instagram. And come to think about it, it's usually the same men that like to heart, comment, and then slide up into a woman's DMs who posts that suggestive content. Andrew Tate, surprisingly, is all for women doing OnlyFans.
What would you do if I wanted to start an OnlyFans?
I don't think there's anything intrinsically wrong with women doing OnlyFans.
Oh my gosh, Andrew, I was not expecting that. You know, Andrew, you are a lot more progressive than what people say. Many people have a lot of things to say about you, like you're controlling and...
As long as I had influence and control over it.
Okay. There it is. So OnlyFans is very acceptable to Andrew Tate. In fact, it's extremely smart to do. And you can do whatever you want on OnlyFans, it's fine. But the husband, the boyfriend, or Andrew Tate needs to take 80% of the profits.
Doing a video photographer and get the angles, yeah?
No. I'm not doing any real work, but just like taking all the money. Huh? If my chick said I want to do OnlyFans, I'm like, all right, then cool, go do it. How much you made? 10 grand, all right, give me 8.
But what about the women who don't have significant others to take 80% of their money? What will they do if they can't give their extra money to a man? Ah! The unfortunate unmarried single women are struggling, keeping that 80% all to themselves. Let's pour one out for the struggling hoes with no man and a lot of money. Showing that This is actually for the hoes in the club because according to Andrew Tate, only hoes go to the club. Now 50 Cent would say otherwise. And he needs to clarify what kind of clubs he's talking about because dude has his own club for men. It's called Hustler University. And for the premium price, over $5,000, you can be in a club cooler than the Illuminati.
The War Room is kind of like the Illuminati, but cooler. Started the War Room to attract a conglomerate of superheroes.
Basically a real life Avengers. I mean, cross out all the women, of course.
It's kind of like Avengers. We have over 2,000 members, over 600 millionaires. But you can get kicked at any moment without a refund.
And who wouldn't want to be part of that? Well, a YouTuber named Jordan Welch joined to see what it was all about and to share the experience. But after dropping $5,000, he found out that he has to sign an NDA.
Even though I already paid, now they're telling me to get inside, I have to sign a non-disclosure agreement. I'm not gonna lie, this makes me a little scared to keep doing this video, but let's check it out. That's crazy. I don't think I'm allowed to share this document with you guys, so I'm definitely not.
So he wasn't lying. It's very Illuminati, secret society-esque. So like I said, it's called Hustler Club or something like that. I also saw that it was called like Tate something. He named it after his name, very normal. But there's also something else called the War Room. You know, something that a lot of these alpha males do and they've never gone to war. So let's read. The War Room is a global network in which exemplars of individualism work to free the modern man from socially induced incarceration. Well, this would definitely pique the interest of many socially awkward and low socially skilled men who probably play too many video games and believe women should look like the anime characters on their wall. It's one thing to believe this type of stuff, but it's a whole nother thing to pay $5,000 to ingest it into your ears when you could get the same information for free from a neckbeard on TikTok. Business tip. Look at him just sitting there in his quarters alone. They did say it's lonely at the top. I'm just sad that he has no army that he speaks of. It's called the War Room. You can't go to war by yourself.
Let's cut the crap. All the roads you see, all the buildings you see, everything around you, men built. All of it. When women come along and say, oh, we're just as important, you are just as important, but you do had a completely different role. You fulfilled a different role in society. And I think now, if you look at the roles of society, I believe men are still doing their job, but I don't know if women are doing their job. Men are still out here building the modern world. But when they come home now, the girl's like, oh, why should I cook for you?
I think he forgot that in this modern world, women are also working. Yes, majority of the labor jobs when it comes to like construction seem to be men, but women do work. I don't know if Andrew Tate is a time traveler from the 1930s and he's struggling with all this new stuff that women do, and he's still coming from the period where there were laws stopping women from working, and all women could do was really get married, have babies, depend on their husbands, and wait for them to get home so they can serve them food with a smile.
Wait for you to get back.
But now, in modern times, I know you hate it, but women no longer have to get married to survive. Actually, they need to work to be able to survive because many men actually don't make that much money. So they need to either step it up by themselves or have two incomes. Some households, actually, the woman is the breadwinner and comes home very tired. So where the fuck is her dinner? I hope it's made, and I truly hope the house husband cleaned the whole house and he looks good as he serves the breadwinner her meal. And definitely needs to be fulfilling his role in the bedroom as well. She has her needs since she's the one fulfilling the man's role. Chop chop! Get clean. You got shit to do.
Would you be with me if I'd slept with over 50 men?
Not the man that a woman with a belt doing some sort of religious hand movement as if this woman needs Jesus and he doesn't.
Did I say the word listen? Did I say the word listen? I didn't say the word listen. Did I say listen? Did I say listen? No. Look at the camera. Did I say listen?
This was a video that got resurfaced when Andrew Tate was on Big Brother, which got him kicked off the show. Both him and the model said they were just doing a skit and it was all fun and games, but with the comments that Andrew has said in the past and now about women, people did not believe him or the woman that was in the video. And I'm sure some of you guys are saying, well, it was consensual. It's just, you know, a thing that they were doing. Some men and women enjoyed the essence of being beat up and having their life threatened. Couple bonding. And it's not sick and twisted at all. And that's not the only video of Tate that surfaced of him, and in his words, playing with women. You can find it because that tiny clip in itself might just get me demonetized, and I don't want that. After Big Brother pulled him off the show, he wanted to make sure that everyone knew it was his clear opinion so no one would make assumptions about him being whatever they think he is. Tate describes how he would deal with a woman who accused him of cheating. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, grip her by the neck, shut up. He's argued that women are a man's property, shouldn't drive, and shouldn't leave the home if they are in a relationship. He claims only to date 18 and 19-year-olds as it's easier to imprint on them. And in a now deleted YouTube video, Tate claimed that about 40% of the reason he moved to Romania is that he believes police in Eastern Europe would be less likely to pursue allegations. Well, let's get to the beef he had with Greta Thunberg. So like Andrew Tate, I don't know much about Greta Thunberg. I hope I'm saying her name right. I say everything wrong. Anyway, I know she's a political person and I know that she's the how dare you meme. But apparently a few days ago, Andrew Tate stepped into the ring with a new opponent, 20-year-old Greta Thunberg. And she won, according to the internet. Let me break this down to the best of my knowledge, because y'all be beefing over the dumbest on the internet. But I love seeing these alpha males lose, so I have to look into it. So apparently, it all started with Tate posting, "Hello at Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti was a W16 8OL quad turbo. My 2 Ferrari 812 Competizione have 6.5L V12s. This is just the start. Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions." So Greta, I have learned, is a very huge environmental activist and retweeted him. Yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smallenergy@getalife.com. And this obviously isn't to all men who have a ton of cars. I have to say that because you certain men will think I'm talking to you, and I might be if you take offense and think that this covers every single guy with a lot of cars. But men that have this
I'm the alpha
energy and need to constantly feel like they are alpha or they're up here and women are down here, or tell women how many cars they have, it is very small ish of ya. It definitely doesn't scream, "Wow, you seem like a confident man." It does scream, "I really want attention, but no one likes my personality because it sucks. So I can only get attention this way. Thank you for confirming via your email address that you have a small penis, Greta Thunberg. The world was curious. And I do agree, you should get a life. Heart." And then sends a video of him smoking his cigar.
Release some greenhouse gases.
Like a true alpha. I find cigars are the most alpha thing that you can ever do. If someone is questioning your alpha levels, set up your tripod, turn on your timer, or if you're rich, hire a photographer. Pop out a cigar in a room by yourself and smoke it, and a bunch of insecure men like yourself will think that you're somehow powerful and everything you say is educational and right. Well, this battle that Tate ignited himself would have him in handcuffs, because in this 2-minute video where he taunted Greta from the beginning with his cigar, his cars, and how he doesn't care if he fucks up the environment, he decided to order pizza, which revealed his location in Romania, where the local police were actually investigating him. And after that ordered pizza was set on his table, his villa was shortly raided and the King Cobra himself was arrested. Now, reports are saying that the pizza box did not tip off the police. Many people are fighting about it online. I really don't know why people need to fight about a very small detail of how he got to be in custody. I mostly find men in the comment section who are defending him, talking about how people are getting everything wrong, like a pizza box. Who cares? The fact is, initially, on this specific occasion, the Romanian authorities learned that the British had a video chat studio, which operated in a building located approximately 500 meters from their villa. Several young women were found there, including the woman with American citizenship, but also a young woman from the Republic of Moldova. The two are said to have said at the time that they were being held against their will after being rounded up using a method commonly used by human traffickers known generically as lover boy. I linked this below so you can read it yourself, but I don't care if you got caught from a pizza box or a woman from Republic of Moldova. All I care about is that he's in jail, and it was also his cars he was bragging about in that video are being seized. I'm loving it. And at the time I'm filming this video, him and his brother are being detained for about a month as they investigate the story further. People were saying that he was released. I didn't see that. I looked at an updated story, like I said, the time of I'm filming this video, and I hope he stays there because he's not my cup of tea. But hearing all that tea, my God. Did it feel so good to hear the ending? I might just have to say, in the words of Nigel Thornberry,
That was smashing.
and it's even better when someone who is nothing more than a sad, insecure man that has money and a way of getting other sad, insecure men to pay him gets arrested. We love to see it. At least I do. But not all of us. Let's pour some out to the community that supports him. They're hurting right now. Their army is broken. They'll be fine. Lucky for you guys, there are plenty of men on the internet that can sell you the same lifestyle that your beloved Andrew Tate has been selling you for $5,000. Go pay up.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrum.